Hello and welcome along, everybody. How are we doing this evening? Who have we got coming in? I think I see Thefisherj, welcome along. H. Johnson, welcome along. I don't know what's happening on YouTube at the moment. YouTube does not seem to have... Well, we've got one view. Hello. I wonder if we're going to hit the same heights as we hit this afternoon. We had a lot of people watch this afternoon stream. We're going to have a go at some aquaculture stuff this evening. I wonder if we got a slightly bigger... well, yeah. Hey, Ethan, welcome along. Hey, Monster Cowboy Foreman. Yeah, it's Halloween. I couldn't avoid... I couldn't not wear something this evening. Steve Baird, welcome along. Hope you're doing well. Craig Hughes, welcome along. Trick-or-treating was great. We had a lovely time. Kids got lots of sweets. It was fantastic. Thank you, John Granger. Welcome along. We got no trick-or-treaters where I live because we live well outside of town, and as a result, nobody comes out here to trick-or-treat. We went into town and went trick-or-treating, and the kids had a whale of a time. It was great. My daughter was dressed up as Wednesday. My son was dressed up as Deadpool, and both it went very well. You seen Ecto? Really? Oh wow, Monster. Thank you. This is just a onesie. This is what's known as a low effort costume. So I'm going with this evening. Oh, right. I want to do some aquaculture though, so I think we're gonna crack on with some Highlands fishing. Remember this costume? Yeah, I pretty much wear this every year. Because it's the easy one to wear. Right. It is the evening. What I want to do, because this afternoon we were doing the onions. We've got a couple of rows of this field to finish off, so we're going to finish the wheat off here. We've got a few rows left on the onions for it to windrow, so I wanted to let this windrow this and then go from there. No worry, we have early access to the Highlands fishing DLC. Marius. Ghost writing tonight. Ghost farming tonight. So we're going to leave this going. We're going to do a bit more of the onions. And then once everything is done, once our field's done, we will move forward to the next day because we want some, we want to get some soybeans so that we can make, so we can do some onion rings. And, we want to see what, and we want to get some aquaculture going, so we're going to do that as well. Hello, Useful Sugar TV, welcome along. How long does it stay on? That's why my door is open. My studio door is open, because otherwise I will overheat in this. We got some good mods today. Oh, I didn't see the mods. I haven't seen today's mods. What did we get? So... couple of three new maps, a crawler truck pack, twine and wrap storage, big brick farm. Oh, chat. Okay, you're right. We did get some good mods today. Got the New Holland TM. Where are we? New Holland TM 175/90. That's nice. We've got Rope Panther 2, a large tiny hoe, auger wagon with lime, an old sheds, that's pretty cool. And then lots of updates. Oh, and updates to the 710 series. What was the update for that? Oh, a load of hot fixes. Okay, cool. And the Super Duty pickup got an update today. We were talking about that earlier. So, yeah, looks like some nice mods today. Meant to say ghost hunting. Billy Alpaca 78 raiding with a That's right. Yeah, raiding with a party of 27. Welcome, 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 raiders. I hope you had a good stream, Billy. FS Farmer Jones, welcome along. We're rinrowing onions, is what we're doing. I've actually gone down the wrong row. Hello, Dead Soul 2002, welcome along. And TW Agri, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the BFN. Hey Bart, welcome along. Hey Farmer Karen, welcome along. So yeah, as I said, we had well over 500 people watching this afternoon stream, which was amazing, absolutely incredible. I do not overly expect us to hit said heady heights again this evening. Yeah, cool. BF Ghostbuster. Oh, it's Halloween. I could not dress up. Could not dress up. Hey, the Sim Guy, welcome along. I'm good. Well, PVLM, welcome along. Scurvy Hayim, welcome along. Don't cross the streams. Unfortunately, there's lots of streams on this map. The map looks amazing, Billy. I am so stoked with this. I'm gonna start recording a series on it over the weekend, and it is I cannot wait. I think I've found the farm I want, and I know how I'm going to approach it. We've already planned how we're going to put the house into it, because it's the farm without a house on here. And yeah, have you missed much? I did a stream this afternoon, Sim Guy. We had a lot of people in here. We've tried out the onions. We've been around the map. We tried various bits and pieces. We discovered that this piece of kit, you can use the hired worker with this, which is amazing. A quick question, is there an additional storage container for seeding onion? Because 27 liters is diabolical and will take a lot of time to seeding process look like. I haven't tried seeding onions yet, and we will probably get to that at some point over this weekend. As it stands at the moment, I've only harvested them, and harvesting them is quite a long job. VF in UK, what's public candy given out for Halloween? Oh, all sorts of sweets. All sorts of sweets are given out on Halloween. My kids have got, yeah, just such a massive assortment of stuff. Giant, I am right there with you, Paul. I am right there with you. It's not just a top farmer, Karen. It's a full Ghostbusters onesie. Watch crop video on the map, and the coal is sold at the trade station. Yeah, but there must be something other than just straight up selling it, Monster Cowboy Farmer. There must be a production chain that uses coal. Because otherwise, just taking it from the coal mine to the station seems pointless. I hope there'll be onions in that tanks. There'll be onions in that. We've got plenty of onions. Right, we're gonna go and we're gonna get another full trailer. I'm waiting for the New Holland to finish, because I think these windrowed onions will be fine for us to do the next day. It's the ones up there need to be harvested, which is what I'm trying to finish off before I go and do some aquaculture. Hey Reva, welcome along. I have just watched the worst horror ever. Bad acting. Oh, hang on. What's my brother say? I've never watched Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Oh my god. Hey, Redman, welcome along. For dinner, we had chicken wrapped in bacon. It was very nice. I know we're everything okay, but it doesn't matter. This is the best map in Giants history. It really is. It's the prettiest map in Giants history. It's full of gameplay features. It's got really awesome fields. It's beautiful. The aquaculture stuff is fantastic. Yeah. You should really try Thundering because you satisfying booms, big explosions. You keep saying that, Red. Cheers, Paul Sinclair. Whoa. I will say, turning circle on this harvester is amazing. Turning circle on the JCB, not great. Turning circle on, oh well, the two-wheel turning circle on the older JCB, not great. Can I show you the map, PDA? I certainly can, listen, guy. Did anyone catch my map tour this afternoon? So there's the map. Which is looking great. That looks like that's finished, and the combine looks like it's finished as well. So yeah, I think we can move across to the next day. We will just halt that there and turn it off. Turn that off. Go and empty the combine. Potato, it is a fantastic map. I really love this map. How do you do hydrates? You have to do it over on Twitch, or there is a hydrate card. So managed to get a bit more done on the map. Ooh, Reaver, fantastic. Supper was great, thank you. The screaming machine is worth the price of the roper. I think the roper is probably the way you want to go early on. I didn't even realize the roper. I haven't just watched FSG's first look at though, and wow, I haven't seen anybody else's first look yet. Oh, if Giants keep up this level of quality, it will be amazing. I think everybody else has looked at everybody else's first looks. Nobody watched mine. I'm joking, chat. Although nobody has watched mine. Can't wait to build the castle. Me too. I think that might be something we try. Should that be something we do on these streams, or should that be something I try and do as part of the series? I think maybe it's something we start at least having a go at on these streams over the weekend. See if we can actually make some headway with it. Probably watch mine tomorrow. Part of the series. Well, I'm also worried that I'm building the roller coaster on Silver Run as well, which is a lot of very similar things. Right, with that all back here, turn this off, and we will move forwards to the morning. because it's a bit dark. Love the inside of this house. Right, and yeah, let's move to 8 a.m. Watch my first look and you nailed it. Best first look at the ones I saw. Oh, thank you, Farmer Kev. Yeah, I'm not fishing. It sounds like I'm fishing. I'm not fishing. Right. Oh, morning on here. Wow. Right. We need the combine to go and do the other, to do the field of, to do this field. So let's jump in that. And we'll get this across the road. Ooh. Oh, the apps console is best. It's on stream. Okay, we might try and start building that as well then. Let's hop across here. I do love the double gates on this map. The double gates are fantastic. Because an older combine like this, you could move around like this without having to worry too much about the gateways. That's not ready. Okay, so that's not ready yet. That's fine. We'll move on to that next month then. Hang on. Yeah, soybeans should be ready now. It is fine. Let's do some fishing. Right, we're gonna need some fish food, so I will need. Right, let's see if we can get them. This going on a hired worker. We'll leave that here. This, we're going to park the trailer up in a shed. Like so. What was the supper for supper this evening? Was chicken wrapped in bacon. Prepared by my lovely wife. It was delicious. With some chips. I need to finish my GT one set. You do. Will it pick up onions as well, Reva? Oh, thank you, Red. I wish a lot of YouTube agreed with that. Hey, Waylon Timlick, welcome along. Oh, no, wrong bit selected. Modded for all crops, including onions. It does them IRL. Perfect. Right, I'm heading down to the shop because we need a flatbed. Oh, and we need to put the forks on this. Let's go grab those as well. Hey, Magicalex, welcome along. What's my favorite thing about this DLC and map? The absolute incredible level of detail on this. It is just nuts. The level of lived-inness, for a lack of a better term. Do I remember? I remember onions on Bally Spring, yeah. Yes, it does. I don't seem to have them on. Yeah, I don't have the beacons on this. We might be able to add them on. This old JCB looks awesome. Looks really, really cool. So what I'm going to do is basically go through the steps of fish farming stuff. We need to get some young fish. There is somewhere where we can buy on this map where we can do young fish. So we will do that. Although I could also place my own. We also need some fish food, so purchase. I need a trailer. Let's go for one of these. Yeah, that will do. Buy that. And then we need, I think, 8 pallets of fish food. Pallets. Food. Grab me 8. Buy that. Yeah. Okay. What map do I recommend? This one. I highly recommend this map. This is the Highlands. This is Kinlaig from the Highlands Fishing DLC. It is amazing. Hey, Ghost Farmer 666, welcome along. This map does look amazing. Yeah, this one when it comes out on Tuesday. Beyond that, I recommend Saxlingham. Saxlingham is just an awesome, awesome map. Really? We're gonna play this game, are we? Oh, come on. Oh. Usually put the points, point the forks down. Point the forks down for a reason. Yeah. Love the maneuverability on this. Yeah, I've got to, you know, I've been saying, oh, the turning circle on the JCB is awful. It's only awful in 2-wheel steer mode. In 4-wheel steer, it's fantastic. This is a great, really maneuverable tractor. In 2-wheel steer, it's like driving an oil tanker. It's amazing the difference between the two modes. Stabbing fish food. I'm not stabbing the fish food. There we are. Thank you, Lakin. I'm going to have to be careful going down the road because this is going to be incredibly top heavy. Happy Halloween, Lakin. Am I going to move to this map for my realism experiment? I do keep getting that question. Not immediately, I think, is the initial answer. We might do it later on. I'm still very much enjoying the realism experiment on Saxingham. I think I'm probably going to take aspects of this map, though, over to Saxingham. So some of the production chains, I think, will fit on Saxingham very nicely. So I'm gonna rethink the production chain situation. Hey, Jorima, welcome along. Okay, back. 1, 2, 3, and we're back to turning like an oil tanker. But that's the safest thing for me to do, because I think otherwise we're just gonna fly over. Right, so we want to, where are we? We're there. I want to take a right out of here. Head this way. How's it compared to Saxingham? This no shade to the farms in Briscoe, but this map is just so far ahead of anything else. Why do I? Oh yeah, why do I still have the work lights on? Don't need the work lights. That's why everything's blinding. Lift up the front loader. Yeah, I do need to actually be able to see where I'm going. Overtaken by an old Range Rover. It is a little bit of a pity that this map is an expansion map, because there are so many things that for a British map I would love to grab off it and integrate. Which is hilarious. Oh my, I'm up there. Okay, so we got to turn right at the top and go around. Oh, crossing the stream. Oh no, actually I'm crossing the railroad. It's all right, we're not crossing the stream, we're crossing the railroad. My current farm is on a map that's just Cavalier Roy's done again. Interesting. Okay, Paul Sinclair. Looking forward to my series on this. Thank you. You're on Drummond Farm is a brilliant map. But I think I can just drive over here and pull in. Ooh, I need to sharp turn. Maybe I could just pull in front here. Yeah, there we go. So drop that off. Right, and I'm gonna go and pick up some onions. Oh, actually, no, we'll get the fish going first. Now, there is something when I was doing my tutorial video for this. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, no. No, I sold all the fish food. Oh, pillock. I sold all my fish food before I sold the fish food rather than. This is the third farm on this map. For anyone who's interested. BF did a whoopsie, yeah. Can't you just have a mode where you can teleport stuff? I do, but I don't like using stuff like that. Whoa. Oh, I should have turned that. I am taking the long way round, chat. The long way round. But it does look amazing. There's so much life to every part of this map. Just so much. That does say mill on it. That does say mill on it. Is that not a production? Who tried out? Well. Why is it? This is the thing, Farmer Kev. It is the thing that this map is just so alive. That there's so much life and it feels so lived in. And in a way that I have not seen, I think, in any farming simulator map ever. There's no map that I've ever played in Farm Sim that feels as lived in as this one does. Ah, that's because this is the place to load up the train. Okay, so it's not a mill. I think this is just a straight up sell point. Maybe. Kind of looks like it. Hey Ethan, welcome along. Right, I need to get to the shop from here. Best bet is to retrace my steps a bit. What productions are on the map? There's a few productions on the map. interestingly, for fish food, you need both flour and oil. There's not a mill. Well, there is a mill, but you have to build it. It's a windmill, and it's a construction. And the other is there's no oil mill on the map. Now, I've placed an oil mill in. It wasn't overly expensive. Worked great. So there's a certain amount of construction you have to complete the chains, which isn't horrible, and there's places where you can construct stuff. I can see it's a tough one, because I'm very happy there are productions on the map, but it almost seems like there aren't quite the right productions on the map, which is a little bit odd. Right. Let's get purchasing 8 more fish food pallets. Yes, it was. Yeah. There's Royal Mail vans on here. There's so much great stuff. So many amazing details on this map. And yeah, we can sit on the bridge and fish. You can fish pretty much anywhere. We discovered that if there's a body of water, if you stick a fishing rod into it, then you can fish, and you can try and catch fish, which is brilliant. Average Viking raiding with a party of 94. Welcome, 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 raiders. Hope you had a good stream, Tav. Thank you for sending everybody back my way. Hello, Mr. Sinister. Welcome along. Hey Benji, welcome along. It's a way to get into the pool. Exclamation mark away. Uber Daz, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Wow, we are over 100 people in the stream. Yeah, omitting good farming, so I want them back. Guys, if you haven't checked out my good friend, Mr. Average Viking, or the Average Viking, I should say, go check him out. Average is awesome. Oh, no, don't want to do that. I tried to start a shared chat. There we go. There we are. Go check out Average. He's awesome. And yeah, both of us will be in Birmingham in January. We're back for Llama. Very much looking forward to it. I think there might still be some tickets left as well. Don't make any more mistakes. Oh God. Yeah. I can recover from this. Do we clean it out? I don't know. I haven't checked. In fact, the only barn I've got on here is sheep. The cows are in a pasture on my farm on here at the moment. What happened? I sold the fish food rather than actually use it to make some fish. I'm doing well, Farm Dog. Welcome along. Did I see your DM regarding Llama? I think I did. You said you'd picked up a ticket, didn't you, Sim Guy? Oh, hang on. Is that? Have I missed something else? I did read something. No, don't want to full screen it. Just let me have a look at the top here. Why? Nope. I can't find it at the moment. Ruby said, thank you. Do I want to go that way? I might want to go that way. We missed the turning last time. Where am I? Yes, I want to go that way. Otherwise, I'm going into town. And then we want to take the second right. There are a few people still playing 22. I spawned it in because we're checking out the map, Farm Dog. We're gonna do it. We're doing aquaculture at the moment. Don't want to hit the bus or the coach. You're still playing 22 as the farmhand is still on 22. I didn't realize that. How do I like it? I love this map. Farm Dog. I absolutely love this map. It is freaking amazing. There's lots of classic British cars on here. So there's a classic Range Rover, there's a Mini, there's a ton of classic British cars on here. Thank you, Joey. It's a onesie. It's not just a sweater, it's a onesie. Yeah, I think it might be an MGB. Yeah, there's Reliant Robins on here. Oh no. Yes. Sorry, Highlands bus. Does anyone remember when the map came out for FS19? I think it was FS19, which was the West Coast farm. And everybody, and there was this big uproar. I can't remember what the name of the map. It was one of the base game maps for FS19. Ravenport. Yeah, Ravenport was the map, I think. Bells from Ravenport. Ravenport, I'm thinking of. Yeah, it's Ravenport. So Ravenport, there was a petition that came out to clean up Ravenport, and because they claimed, oh, there's trash everywhere and it makes it look like America's a dirty place and all this. What would they make of this map? The amount of junk all over the place on this map, I love, because it gives this map character. But oh god, yeah. Imagine with this. We have. Okay, so we've got two choices. We've got young salmon. You see, it's like, okay, so this is double the cycles. So I'm going to activate. I don't know why anybody would use the other cycle. Cycles per month, cost per month. Oh, the cost is massively higher. Ooh, wow. Yeah, yeah. Why is the cost so much higher? It's not more. It's not. I suppose it is more effective. No, it's not even more effective, is it? But it's not. I mean, the cost per month is 120, and the cost per month is 1,152 for 5 more fish. Yes, you get more cycles, but it's only double the cycles, but it's 10 times the cost. So yes, it's double the cycles, but it is literally 10 times. In fact, that's more than 10 times the cost. So yeah, I don't know what's going on there. That's a little bit mad. For 5 more fish per cycle. Right, in fact, we can leave this here, because I think we want to move to the next day. I might go pick up some more onion. I'll go see how our onion harvester is working. But we're going to want to pick up some fish. So let's do that. Let's line this up. Ready to pick up some fish. So this has finished. We can get this out of here. That can turn off because that's not ready. Oh, it's thinking about it now. I think we're just going to go and leave that doing. Because I don't know what it's doing. I haven't spoken to Dad since my last stream, so... Yeah, I'm hoping that that is now going to work out where all the rows are and just keep going on that. We'll leave that doing. Right. Let's get this out of here. It's going to be in the way. My dad is out of the hospital with physio, and he's home. And he's doing well. My dad's doing all right. Why we got a skateboard? That's a bit what? We'll let that get on with it while we take this back up to the farm. And then we'll move on to the next day so that we can start getting on to work on the soybeans. Oh, almost. Howdy, Alfie. Welcome along. You definitely sound like the Eagle motor. I love the sounds on the recent stuff. Cheers, Benji. Those who want to see the Highlands cattle, we can get a little bit close up to them here because this is a field full of them. But they are so shaggy. They look amazing. Look at the look at the hair on the ears. That is just absolutely incredible. Onions. I think it will depend for me on how the output is. Onions are again another one of those root crops that are very time consuming. I think as a player, I like them. As a player, I could, you know, go through and harvest them and enjoy harvesting them. As a content creator, they are going to be a very difficult crop for me to do because it's very difficult to do a crop that takes a very long time, especially a crop that takes a very long time that has very expensive equipment. Those two things together just make it such a hard thing to do that kind of crop. And onions again fall into that. Having said that, there are some very nice things about onions. How about you use the new cowshed? I have not yet used the new cowshed, no. 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 Just gonna bale up the straw. Try out this new class baler on here, which is quite nice. Liking this. TTS I don't think is working. I think we need someone to pop over to the Tangier. Oh, we can knock over the road signs and purchase something, which is normally what happens when the TTS gets really heavily used. We don't get more credits for TTS until people use Tangier money-wise. We know onions will be added to modern harvesters like they've done with potatoes and sugar beet. Yes. And I think we'll see more of that. I expect the Titan probably to have them before too long. My nephew calls them hairy cows with handlebars. Fantastic. Yeah, I rather like this New Holland. Cracking tractor. Dirt map looks wonderful. Got to keep an eye on things because we're on auto drop with this. Right, yeah. Baler works nicely. Tractor works nicely. Got good brakes on it as well. What would happen at? I have no idea what you asked. Are there any productions for onions? Yes, and we're currently working on them. So we're making onion salt at the moment. We're making onion soup at the moment. I want to make onion rings, but to make onion rings, we need oil, which is why we're going to be trying to make some oil from the soybeans. And why we bought an oil factory, an oil mill. Yeah, nice new tractor, nice new baler. Both fit in very nicely on this map. What will happen at 3 a.m.? I don't know what will happen at 3 a.m. on Halloween. And is 3 a.m. on Halloween last night or tonight? Because 3 a.m. would be November the 1st. Which is All Saints' Day. Combine has been doing weird things in the corner as the hired worker combine does. Do you know what? This is the thing, Baby Gamer. Everybody keeps asking me if I'm moving the realism experiment, and I have no plans to move it at the moment. I'm basically thinking I will keep it on Saxlingham. I am going to do a series on here. I know what farm I'm going to start at. I might do a start from scratch series on here. Very tempted to do that because I think there's cheap enough equipment that I could get on here to do that. But I don't know, so many people seem to want me to want to move. I don't know if people are just asking or if they actually want me to move on to this map is the big question I've got. That's the thing. I don't know which it is. Saxu's the RE, yeah. And I do love Saxlingham. I'm not ready to stop playing on Saxlingham. The Mercedes DLC will suit this map, and we are probably going to have a Mercedes tractor on here, I think. I think we're going to have some cross-pollination, because I think we'll have a Mercedes tractor on here, and I think this New Holland will probably end up on Saxlingham. I think this tractor would be a good high-powered tractor for us to have on Saxlingham. And we'll replace the Fendt with this. Joey. Oh, wow. Yeah, but also the UK time or somewhere else in the world. Joey, on my local radio station, the 1938 War of the Worlds. Can't wait for it tonight. Oh, that's awesome, Joey. Yeah, Billy Outback is right. Where in the world? 3 a.m. UK time or 3 a.m. somewhere else? Don't think you're done with Sax just yet. Just know people are still invested in the progress. Fair enough. Yeah, so plan is to continue Realism Experiment on Saxlingham. I am going to be doing a new Let's Play series on this map as from Tuesday. I do have to record the first 3 episodes. AI Worker has a nearly full tank. Fantastic. Hey, Lars. Good to see DLC early. Still sticking with your Deutschlands map, which is fair enough. You're in Manitoba, Canada? Oh, very nice. I would like to head over to Canada one day. I know a few Canadians now. My wife's been there and says it's a wonderful, lovely part of the world. I mean, I know saying Canada's a lovely part of the world. Canada is freaking huge. That's like saying England's a wonderful part of the world. Yeah, England, not as big as Canada, still freaking huge. Oh, I screwed up. I'm glad this isn't the Realism Experiment. Come on. Rock over the top. Rock over the top. Yeah, there we go. We got it. We got it. But landing kids and softness. Right, we've got a full tank on our onion harvester, I think. So let's go check that. Highlands Studios, fell in love with FS recently. You're by far my favorite creator. Always enjoy the relaxing quality content. Keep it up. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we've got 52 people in the moment. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. I am working towards 50,000 subscribers, trying to get there by the channel's 10th birthday next May. We are less than 3,000 subscribers away. So yeah, please, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Be very grateful. Let's see if we can hit 50,000 subscribers before May next year. What about the 3 JCBs for Sax? I would like the icon on Sax. But it's not we've not really got a place for it. What I've got place for is a big tractor, really. I need a big tractor to sort of act as the workhorse. Only a handle names are used now, and it's all comments and live chats. Yeah. also makes it harder to name your YouTube channel, because you know, people grab a handle and then you can never name your YouTube channel what you actually want to name it. Must admit, good field sizes. Yeah, I'm loving the field sizes on here. They're reasonable. They work a good size. Yes, I don't think you're gonna be going for huge equipment on this map, but there are fields that you can do that with. But I kind of like a map like that has you know, a decent mix that doesn't immediately make you want to go for the biggest equipment. And I think things like a quad track and the big tractors on here would fit still. It's just really the big harvesters. Later, Joey. YouTube really make an effort to ruin their whole platform. They've been doing that for the last 10 years. Would Eddie come back for this map? Eddie tends to like living in Ireland. I think almost every single series, if not every single series, with Eddie has been an Irish map. Yeah, Drummond Eddie would conceivably come back for. Although I am, as I said, I've got a roleplay series on Saxingham I want to do. And I think the house that we have on this map, I'm very tempted to use for Sax. Although, in all honesty, I've got a decent house on Saxingham, so I might not. You just love Shamrock Valley. Shamrock Valley is a fantastic map. What's a T7 on the Arias big track? I would love a T7. I would love to be able to afford a 300 horsepower T7, which would be the HD, wouldn't it? I think. T7. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, no, the long wheelbase would do it. The long wheelbase I could get, yeah, I could have that. I'd love to have Blue Power Edition T7. That's the tractor I would love to have on the realism experiment. Okay, I think one last harvest field, Lendorf, and I'm going to Kinlaig. It does look good. It is a fantastic map. It's also very wet. It's raining in Scotland again. Do you know what, Paul? I agree. I really do agree. I think this is. I have absolutely no reservations in my head saying this is the best map I have ever seen for Farmson. That's mod maps and base game maps and Giants release maps. This is, to me, this, in my opinion, this is the best map that has ever been released for Farmson. I've been talking for months about the perfect map, about a map coming along that I've been looking for that takes insane detail and couples it with great gameplay, and any map that comes along and marries those two, because we've had so many maps with insanely good detail but have been missing gameplay features, and we've had maps that are packed with gameplay features, but don't have that insane level of detail, aren't as pretty as some of those really pretty maps. And this is the first map that's gone bam and put both of them together, and then added something really awesome on top. The aquaculture stuff is brilliant, and this is why I want to get to it this evening. But the aquaculture I love. I love the aquaculture stuff. Well, this is the thing. So the map that I was expecting to marry those two things together was Whitcomb Park. If Whitcomb Park, if Oxy follows through on what he's been saying on Facebook, on the stuff he's been showing on Facebook, I think Whitcomb Park is gonna be up there, because Oxy, known for his insane detail, known for his really beautiful maps. What he's been talking about on Facebook is integrating productions into the map, adding more gameplay stuff into his map, making the farms fully customizable. If he pulls that off, it's gonna be a map that is up there with this one. At which point I think map making is very much going to be, how do you marry those things? How do you get to that level? Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Oh yeah, this is Scottish weather, absolutely. Scottish in Scotland, it rains except when you need it to. FSG's first look. Wow, it's blown all the other Giants maps away. I'm gonna have to go and have a look at FSG's first look. I have done a first look, and I'm guessing the algorithm has surfaced everybody else's first look than mine. Because I would expect a map this good to have done better for a first look. An early access first look on top of that. I only got 3 more rows to go, and then we can jump forward to the next day, I think. And we might just go get a bale stacker and clear this off. I hope it's drier. What is the forecast for the next game day? Rain in November. Fantastic. Now we're going to start a series on this map today. Just he's posted 3 episodes already. Yeah, Daggerwin will be 20 episodes in by the end of the week. Because Daggerwin can't stream. He doesn't have the internet connection to stream. So the best he can do is get as many episodes out like that as he can. It'd be unrealistic if it didn't rain every day in the UK. Also, we're playing on single day months at the moment. But this map is a sneak peek of what to expect, and the next FS will look like. I think the next FS will look even better. This is what this map looks like in the current Giants engine. Giants engine will improve for the next game. That's why next games happen, because Giants improve their engine. And the engine is such an overhaul that it requires a new game for it. One thing that surprises me was the Deutz Lamborghini. My personal opinion, I do not like this Daggerwin VF. Oh, sorry, Lars. I thought you were saying you didn't like me, and I was kind of going, what? VF and CLP are my favorites. which is awesome, and thank you very much. I mean, Daggerwing's got to be doing something right, because he's, you know, verging on, if he hasn't already passed it, 1 million subscribers. Whereas I'm sitting here going, please subscribe so I can hit 50,000 after 10 years. So he's got to be doing something right, or certainly something better than I am. What are the trees like? They make or break a mod map. The trees look amazing, J-Man James. The forestry areas on this map, and there's a lot of forestry areas on this map, are stunning. They are absolutely stunning. Hope the Hori farm vehicles control system will work for the next game. It should do, Alfie. And I will be in uproar if it doesn't, because look what I've got in front of me. But yeah, it worked from 22 to 25, so I expect it. Yeah, you're fine, Lars. I understand that English is not your first language. And plus, dyslexic who gets confused easily as well. Right, that is this field baled. Do I have the... Yeah, I do. Can unload the incomplete bale. Stick this back in the shed. Vapor Gamer. Daggerwin and I started our channels within a month of each other. Hey Lee Grant, welcome along. Right, I'm gonna park this up in the shed. Bet Oxy's had, it does feel like it. I know that there was a rumor that Oxy had some input into this map. But I've not had anything confirmed. But it does feel like it. At the very least, it feels like Giants have learned stuff from Oxy's maps in the creation of this. Hey, Captain Biggles, you bought a best straight over. Yay! Did you use my link? I will say, so I had a laugh. So I had a laugh when I first came on. So I was checking my analytics on the partner program. Today, 66 people clicked on my link, which is awesome. That's the most I've had in the entire month of October. Not a single person bought anything, which made me laugh. The most clicks I've had on my link in a month, and nobody bought anything, and I'm just going love you guys. Right, where am I? Oh yeah, we gotta go and work out what's going on. Why is this still going around the edge? Is it going around the edge? I can see Oxy making 2 versions of his new map, to be honest. One for PC with extra details and one for consoles without the super detail. Steam fan, this map shows that you can do super detail for consoles. Oh, it's clearing up all the stuff on the headlands before it gets into the rest of the map. So basically, I did lose your link because I bought it on Steam. So I will say this, because I need to get this information out there. if you want to get Farm Sim 25 on Steam, buy the base game on Steam. Oh, sorry. Do you want to get... Because this actually... If you want to get the FS25 on Steam, or any Farm Sim on Steam, and still want to use people's partner links, this is how you do it. Buy the base game on Steam. So buy the base FS25 on Steam, then buy all of your DLCs and your season passes and everything like that from using the partner link from Giants. You can install those on the Steam version of the game, and they will automatically update in the same way as they would before. So it's all compatible with Steam version, and the only thing you need on Steam to play the Steam version, to play the game on Steam, is the base game on Steam. And that, however, Highlands Fishing doesn't cut the same price as base game, which fair enough. I'm saying that in general, Captain Biggle, not particularly at you or anything, but yeah, just trying to get that piece of information out there, because I think there's a certain amount of confusion as to how people can use partner codes and whether it works with Steam. The same is true with Epic Games. If you want to have it on Epic Games, although I don't know you would, then you can get the base game on Epic and then get the DLC and everything from Giants, and it will work on that version as well. Now, what is this doing? Okay. We'll just leave this to it, I think, clearing up this field of onions. Actually, we'll grab the JCB and empty it. You bought the edition on the FS website for the same price, but didn't stop. It's more for me. It's the uphill battle. Because my reach is limited. And it's not a thing at any one person. It's purely, I know it's a frustration thing on my side. I'd say YouTube is running itself, but stream doesn't randomly buffer on there. Right. Enough about me and my frustrations with my Giants partner code. Oh, even this tractor's having trouble with this. Thank you, Farmer Kev. What new brands have been added? Not that many. We've got Bunning has been added. We've also got Halaris isn't new. There was another new brand, which I'm trying to remember the name of and can't. Can-Am, yeah, Can-Am's been added. There was another one that's added some tools. I'll have a look in a moment. There we go. So Can-Am's been added. Monosem I think is a new brand. Agri-Spread is a new brand, and that's it. Hello, YOLO. Welcome along. Yeah, it does get harder to drive around the fields in the rain. Yeah, I said bunning. I said bunny during my... Weren't they in a previous farm sim? Oh no, they were added with Nexat. The man were added with Nexat pack because they got a spray of the Nexat pack. So they're not new. It's just that you'd only deal with them with a Nexat before. Up the tune. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Did you know Can-Am is a Canadian brand? I didn't, but that makes sense. Just watched the Ghostbusters movie. Didn't get that DLC. Yeah, fair enough. The Bushing Man, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Yeah. Got the season pass, so it's for to get the next hat. Yeah, I don't think I've used I don't think I've used the Nexat since we did that multiplayer with it. They're owned by Bombardier. Hey Hoyas, welcome along. Hopefully my being a YouTube member of your channel for like a year makes up me forgetting to use the partner code. Absolutely does, Captain Bingles. And I am, as I said, not having to go or anything. I've come to the point where I don't expect that people have used my partner code. It's more of a, I'd like to say thank you if they do. Put this lot into here. Oh look, we've got some stuff. We've got some salt, and we've got some soup, and some salt, and some soup, and some salt, and some soup. We are producing stuff. This map even looks beautiful in the rain. In theory, the Nexat could work on this map. Would it be real? Oh man, I'd like to see the Nexat on this map. I cannot think of a less appropriate piece of equipment than the Nexat pack on this map. Oh, you wouldn't get it in half the gateways. Oh look, now that it's finished fiddling around with the headlands, it's actually doing the main body of the field. What English maps do I recommend for FS25? This one right here. Otherwise, Saxlingham. Go on, do it. We have 2 Can-Am ATVs and 2 Can-Am side-by-sides. Nice. I think I will probably get a Can-Am call my series on here. Right, and that should cover this, although I think we probably want to get this out of the way. We'll get this off to the side because this is bound to go and do some rogue side. Change your bike for a quad on Saxingham. Yeah, we're going to do that as well, I think. Saxingham downloading. It's an awesome map. What time is that DLC coming out for consoles? Some point on Tuesday. I don't know exactly when, Lee. Sorry, I can't, Captain Biggles. Right. I think with that, I'm going to move on to the next day. Oh, actually, no. What I'm going to do is we will clear up those bales and then we'll move on to the next day. So I want this tractor. And I want a bale stacker. Or we're going to use something that's not in the DLC. Bales, bales, bales. I do have the Nexat on here. I'm tempted just to drive it around the roads and find out. What do you think, chat? Should we have a crack with the Nexat on this map? Just for the hell of it. The soybeans aren't ready, no, so we've got to move to the next day, but I want to stack up these bales first. We have 3D texture. Yeah, we already have 3D texture in game. Just for a laugh, do it. Okay, we might have to get an Nexat and just see if we can even drive it on the road. Get the yeah, we'll clear this off. We'll get the Nexat with the cultivator attachment. We will see if we can even get the Nexat back to do our straw field. Because I'm intrigued. That 22 improved the AI. It wasn't perfect, but it improved the AI. And 25 improved the AI as well. It's incremental improvements. It was better than 19's AI was. Oh god, it was better than 19's AI was. Console in the release UK is 1 PM. There we go. How does this tractor look on this? Actually not bad. Not bad at all. It's stopping. The rain is stopping. But it only went up and down and turned on the crop. Yes. And they did a massive overhaul of the AI for 25. Are there more trailers out for the Equi truck? Fantastic. Why does this map give me Harry Potter vibes? Because Hogwarts is in Scotland. They had the ability for the AI to use roads in 22, and that's the only real improvement. That's an improvement, though. Right, do we think the next app will work on here? At all? Do we think we can get the next app with a cultivator up to this field? Does you do my back agri truck trailers drop today? Okay. I missed those. I'm back, switching back to YouTube. Twitch starts and buffering is insufferable. Right, pulling over. And over. Nightbar, thanks for joining us. One day we might have actual traffic with actual life. We used to, Bose, but it actually got scaled back. So lots of people keep asking for a return to FS13's traffic. And I spoke to Giants about this a few years ago now. And the reasoning behind the traffic working in the way it does is because the old traffic that was in 13 was very processor heavy, so we're unlikely to go back to those days because they don't want to go back to the days where they had a lot of processor heavy stuff going on for that. Gonna take my yep. That feels like a half-finished barn. Look at onions. Fantastic. Right. I think we got a nearly full harvester. Oh, we've got an actually full harvester. Hello, Alto. Welcome along. CPUs have got insanely better in the last 12-13 years. Yeah, but they're trying to optimize the game, so they don't want to put that AI back in when they can improve, when you know it's going to have an overhead that they could use that elsewhere. GTA only having to worry about the traffic on the roads, not all the stuff going on in fields, not, you know, it's the thing about farm sim, especially farm sim in multiplayer, is you have to remember that at any one time you could have a ton of stuff going on in multiple fields with multiple field states changing and all this. And that's why it's a problem. FSG? Trucker John, I'm not FSG. Unless FSG is coming to my chat. I'm not FSG. Right, turn this off. Let's head back up to the farm here. Thank you, because FSG's awesome. But I'm not FSG. Best exciting. Yeah, I would agree with that. I think, and I've said this before, I think every single DLC for FS25 has been absolute fire. Has been just brilliant. Even the one we're about to use, which doesn't work on this map at all, has been brilliant. Paul Cunning, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the VFN. Giants have listened, and Giants do listen. One of the things that I used to come up against, oh, we want to move forward a bit. One of the things I used to come up against all the time when I was an ambassador was people going, Giants don't listen, or Giants, you know, Giants should do this, or Giants should do that. And I said, Giants do listen. I've spent, ever since sort of midway through my second year, in fact, I don't think it was even midway through my second year of doing this, Giants were listening. Giants would come and listen to creator streams and make changes based on that, and it's Giants have always listened. To fix our working with, I gotta go and check that. I'll be right back, chat. We've had some pumpkins going in our lounge tonight, and I can smell a burning smell. Do I ever stack bales with a front loader all the time? Gloxy, I'm back. Yeah, sorry. Right, where was I going? Oh yeah, we're doing this. We're doing this, chat. Where is it? There it is. Right, so we are gonna get the next at. So we'll buy that, and we're gonna get. Is that a cultivator? Yeah, that's a cultivator. Those are all seeders. That's a hoe. Yeah, that's the one we want. What am I doing? Oh my god, I can't drive this thing. Come on, hook it up. Hook it up. Do I need to, oh, I need the attachment, don't I? It's the seat. Is it the seat hopper? Not that. Yeah. Let's go combinations. Yeah, I need the seat hopper as well. Right. Yeah, right, okay. I forgot how unwieldy a piece of kit this really is. There we go. Right. Let's back this up. Auto steer doesn't work when the face unit does. Oh. No hope of keeping this on the road. I managed to not take out the road bollards. Yay! Hello, Carrie. Love this. If you really want to test this map, if you really want to put this map to the extreme, let's put the Nexat on it and see if we can actually use it. Wow! Outside of the cab, that feels so slow. Inside of the cab, it feels like we're going a rate of knots. What did I say disappoint me this one? It was just not practical and ready to be used by streamers or YouTubers. It's great on a map with big fields. This is not a map with big fields. On the big American square maps, this is a great piece of kit. This is an absolutely fantastic piece of kit. Oops. Hello, Farmer William. Welcome along. Yeah, this is not the right map for this piece of kit. What map is this? This is Kinlaig, the Highlands fishing expansion map. Right. Well, we got it up here, and we have got it on a field that doesn't have any hedges, so, or any bits at the edge. Those are the new cows, yes. Right. I don't need 3 headlands. You should do it with this. Okay. On FS24, just been injured in the match. What? Oh, football. Sorry. FS24. Injured in FS24. How did you manage that? Look, chat, we're using the Nexat on the Highlands Fishing DLC. It is possible to use the biggest piece of equipment in this game on this map. Not possible, that's a joke. Why you'd want to use the biggest piece of equipment in the game on this map is the joke. Oh, slow down. Yeah, this is nuts. This would never be seen. I'm actually amazed that this worked as well as it did. As I said, I think any field where I'd had a gateway to get in, I might have had a problem. But look at that. Just when you thought this map couldn't get any cooler, it goes and pulls something like this. Considering the 19-meter John Deere headers on Mod Hub, I will be considering that the largest combine now. Knocking down side posts. And in goes the tram. Oh, no, we don't have the tram line. Or do we? Oh, actually, we might have the tram line. I think we do have the tram line. Let's use the 1080 Big Roy. Oh god. Actually, that would probably work fine on this map pack, I think. The Big Roy. Think about the biggest tractor in the UK is the case quad track. Yeah, just about. And I said, as I said, I think the quad track absolutely would not look out of place on this map. We're using we're back. What on earth are you using? I got challenged to use the Nexat on this map. Just to try it out and see if it worked. And yes, the Nexat works on this map. We're gonna go and do. We have been doing fishing stuff. I'm gonna finish this field and then. Oh, actually. Away it goes. Did a quad track round my way, so not real south. Oh shit, look completely out of place. I've seen multiple quad tracks around here. What's the cab you look like in the Nexat? Like this? Oh no. Yeah, that's right. But yeah, I forgot the Nexat. I can turn the cab, can't I? thought you could turn the cab in the next app. Just a farm a couple of weeks ago and picked onions. They're all gone. I'm sure that I was able to move the cab on this. Yeah, I can move the cab on this. Select, oh, I need to select the vehicle to move the cab. Okay. Apparently not. I must not have it properly set up. It is a very good steering lock on the Nexat. The Nexat is very, very maneuverable. It's raining again! Magnificent. Our soybean harvest has stopped. What am I going to do? I'm going to do some fishing in a minute. I'm going to go and tip these onions up the top. We've got some, we'll go and load the fish up and we'll go and take them out to the boat. We'll grab a boat and we'll take it out. Oh look, we're in the UK. It's sunny and it's raining. I can't that. I'm sorry, that. If that doesn't sum up this, I want to take the lights. Oh look, the sun's shining again. That really messes up the weather. That photo mode. I wish there was a better photo mode for FS25. I may have to try and convert over the really good photo mode we had in FS22. It's such a pity that's not been converted over. Because now what'll happen is I go into here and come back and it's snowing. And there are those who say, oh, look, it's proper British weather now. We might try and see if this will navigate its way back to the field, actually. I'd use the photo mode. It's Alt-J on my machine. It's a mod, Red. It's a mod that is busted. It does not work properly. We'll have hail in a minute. No, we're just due rain again. Right, there we go. So I want to, oh yeah, I want to finish with the next act. Proving my point with this. What's wrong with photo mode? Can you see all the little white stuff on here? So if I go into photo mode does that. And we can take a picture. Like so. And then I come out of photo mode. I'm fine. I've got sunshine. It's completely changed what the weather is. So I no longer have rain forecast. And if I look in here, yeah, rest of the day is all sunshine. And now that I've gone into the menu, I've got what looks like rain on screen, but it's not raining. And yeah, so it just, photo mode completely messes up the weather. Played Forza for years as well as farms, and the lack of photography stuff in the game is criminal. I'm there with you, Jim. Absolutely. A photo mode should be a base game feature for Farm Sim at the moment, and it's not. And I really wish it was. Especially with vastly improved lighting materials, yeah. Fingers crossed for photo mode in 28. I will have to suggest it again. Right, I think that was a good experiment. I have no need to keep this piece of kit, so we're going to get rid of it. So, accept. Sell, yes. Sell, yes. Sell. Yes. Cool. Right, down here. Let's load up the fish. So we've got 3 crates at the moment. We've got 3 crates of salmon. No, 3 crates of trout. 3 crates of salmon, 4 crates of trout. But I think there are probably more hidden here. Yeah, the Colossus can hold a lot. I do love this little JCB. This little JCB is absolutely awesome. My series on here absolutely is going to have this. Whether it has it with a front loader, I don't know, but it is definitely going to have this JCB. I'm very much thinking this JCB and one of the Mercedes tractors, maybe. Right, I'm going to take 4 salmon and 4 trout out to our aquaculture. What's with different color palettes? The grey ones are... So the grey ones are salmon, the blue ones are trout. Now you can only do salmon in the ocean-going aquaculture, and you can but you can do trout in the ponds as well. So if you're looking for a cheap way to start on the aquaculture, you can do that with the pond that we've got, and we've got a pond up the top. So the reason why I'm holding on to 2 trout boxes for now is we're going to put those in the pond back up at our farm. These we're going to transport out to our aquaculture platform. So yeah, we're not going to take the other 2 crates for now. So we've got 8,000 litres of young trout, 8,000 litres of young salmon. I might add a pond to Saxium, actually. Yeah, we could add a trout pond. We might do that, Farmer Kev. Add a trout pond, add a fish. That's not a bad shout. We won't be able to do salmon, but we could probably do trout. I think I can go straight on here, can't I? Oh no. Yeah. See our thing over there. We want to head down. Tickling the trout. Yeah, we are. Look, it's a roundabout. I think we have actually had those in a farm sim map before. Right, now you get to see how incredibly bad I am at driving these ships. Hey, Rodrigo, welcome along. At the range, you go first. Rare roundabout FS. Ooh, error. This is not a combination. Right, so I just need to explain something that I just realized. This set of traffic lights and this zebra crossing are not a combination in the UK. You don't get a zebra crossing with pedestrian lights. Am I going to do a realistic series on this map? Yes. Not a realism experiment, but I will be doing a realistic. I didn't think I've never seen that. I've never seen that pool. Unless it's a Scottish thing. Abbey Road is a pelican crossing, not a set of traffic lights. I've said that. Traffic lights with zebra crossing. Okay, it's not a zebra crossing. I stand corrected. Yeah, because so this is what I was referring to. So that's what I was referring to, which is beacons. But there do seem to be examples of them with traffic lights. Okay, I take it back. I'm wrong. Yeah, pelican. So it's a pelican crossing, not a zebra crossing. It's a zebra crossing without lights. Fair enough. I did just run a red light. Right, chat. I need to buy a boat. Okay. Yeah, traffic control crossings with the road markings, but it seems to exist, which I didn't think it did. Right, buy the big boat. There it is. Oh, I'm just gonna save my game, exit and come back because the snow is annoying me. I might try just straight up copying, straight up trying to get the FS22 screenshot in and see if it works and then try and see what's broken. I could deselect photo mode, but unless I actually take a photo, it doesn't have any effect, Farmerkev. Hey, Jules, welcome along. I don't know why I didn't see that. Why is the vertical chat not coming through? I'm sorry, everybody in the vertical chat. It doesn't seem to be, your chats don't seem to be coming through at the moment, which is annoying. It's done it again to me. Crazy Irish 33, thank you for subscribing. You are awesome. No. Yeah, I work as a full tank. Okay. Let's send you. See if we can get you back into the field. So there. Yep. Right. And we're going to load this up. Right. Boats do not turn unless they are moving in a direction. They also do not obey the shuttle. Cheers, Paul Sinclair. If I was to put this into reverse now and press accelerate, it still just goes forwards. The shuttle means nothing. Am I driving it? I am pressing the accelerator. I can even go in cab. Yeah, boats are a thing in Highland fishing, Benji. Oh, Sea Beast. You wouldn't believe the troubles I've had driving these. Hey, Crazy Irish. Right, let's do that. Get the ramp down. Oh no, it steers the other way. You can see now, I've run aground at the back of here. Hopefully, going well, thank you, ish. Yes, because the fishing in this game is pretty awesome, and you'll see why in a bit. So one of the great things about the fishing is it has there is a progression to it. What I've got here is I'm basically doing the last stages in the fishing. but you can build up to this. Back this up. Put that down. Got the tractor. Now we can then clamp this all down. So this is where you would also put crates and things, but we'll strap everything down there. Right, then I'll lift up the ramp and we'll back this off. Hey Jim! Yes, this is being played live. I never considered driving straight onto the boat like that. Oh. Maneuvering this in this harbor is a pain in the butt. You've been struggling with the crane. The crane is great. I find I shove the trailer on here and then I do the crane the other way. Forwards, please. Yeah, my trouble is that I am trying to maneuver in here. The crane at the front does work, yes. And we're away. Cross with 50-meter header isn't big enough to create a bale minigun. I will have... What? Trying to figure out where else I can get stuff onto this boat, because there is not the easiest. They have made very much a challenge to load tractors and stuff on at that point. Yes, the crane on the front does work, and we're going to use that in a minute because we can't drive the tractor onto there. We'll try 100-meter header next. What the hell? How do I have 24,000 liters of young trout? Do I have a second joystick on my left? Yes, I do. And we're going to use both joysticks in a minute. Monster Combo Farmer, thank you for the super chat. You are awesome. Right, and then start braking. Oh, I've hit the stairs thing. Yeah, I have. Right. So, unfold that. I think I can jump on, yeah, I can jump on the crane there like that. There we go, first one. Still new to FS22, don't have PS5 yet. This game, we're looking forward to veg out and drown out lazy tits. Oh, my pleasure, Jonathan. Thank you for enjoying my stuff. Want the back one, please. There we go. Will I be able to show the fish swimming? Yes, we'll go and have a look at that in a minute. Once we get the production running. This is the joy of two joysticks. It makes things so much easier. Would I like to be a fisherman? Not really. We've got 50 likes on YouTube. Apparently. 49 likes on YouTube I can see at the moment. Right. As we got the tractor on here. Around. There we go. Who's going to hit the tractor? Right, there we go. Right, so having got that done, we can come over here. And we can then, we don't have any fish food over here, so we will just activate the standard trout and the standard salmon. Climb up the top here. Now we can get over here and I can show you the fish swimming. We climb up on the net. There's the fish. Jonathan Jadwin, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the BFN. And there's the other fish. I don't know if we can we swim with the fishies? Let's see. Oh, I can walk across them. No, we can't. Oh, we can't get in there with the fish. The next challenge, though, is getting, because we can't jump back up there. Oh, yeah, we can, actually. Oh, I actually managed it this time. It would be nice if you could go through this door, but you can't. But yeah, there we go. Right. So I'm going to leave the boat here. We'll turn it off. And then once we've got some fish, we will go and redo that. Right, we need to go and empty that and empty that. What's the time? Oh, wow, it's 10:30 already. Wow. So yeah, tomorrow we will have to, we'll get the fish out and we'll go and sell some. They are worth a lot of money. Wonder what modders will make of this map. Modders can't do anything with this map. This is the thing. It is because it is a DLC and an expansion. Modders can't do anything with this map. The earliest we would see modders be able to do anything with this map would be FS 28. Unfortunately. Yeah. However, I think a lot of modders might take inspiration from this map. I would love to see UK map makers take inspiration from this and go, right, I can do this. I can build maps this gorgeous with this much stuff. I mean, like mods, I think there's a lot of stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I think could be done with this. Right. Yeah, you can catch fish on other maps. I definitely want to try putting a trout pond in on other maps. See if that functionality works. There's lots of bits and pieces like that I want to have a play around with. What's my least favorite version of Farm Sim so far? Oh, that's... I'm gonna say something controversial. FS13 is my least favorite version of Farm Sim so far. Of all the versions I've played, 13 is my least favorite version. I know at its time it was popular. Oh, don't tell me moving forward this is withered. No, he's ready to harvest. 13 is the version I didn't. Is the version I didn't play. So 15 is the first version I fully played. 13 is the last version that I didn't play. And 13 never appealed to me. Never appealed to me in the way that 15 did when I saw 15. And so, yeah, it's probably my least favorite version of Farm Sim. As a result of that, I think. You'll be a while before you're full. So will you, I think. Where are you going? Is that just doing headlands again? I want to see if I can catch something other than a trout. Let's go fishing out here and see if we can catch something other than a trout. Oh. Can you keep what you catch? No, you can sell what you catch or return it. I didn't catch a fish. I caught a, of course, a wet floor sign. Oh, fantastic. Pick one tractor brand to use for the rest of life. What would it be? New Holland. Now I've caught a boy. Fantastic. I did say I want to catch something other than a trout. Oh my lord, how much rubbish is in this bay? Somebody really should do something about this. Caught a tire. I caught a wheel. Oh wow. Let's try some other direction. This place is full of rubbish. When I was playing FS15, I wasn't bothered if no mods on console, but 17 it comes out and wow, all the mods on console. Yeah. Sorry, Farmer Kev. Oh. Is there a mod for that? Don't know. For what in particular? Repost your message, Farmer Kev. I'll try and get it and avoid losing the thing. On Sunday stream, can I test the DLC on other maps? Yes. Yes, we will have a go at doing that. We can do that. I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'll be streaming during the day and during tomorrow evening as well. Yay! I caught a trout for 100. So we'll sell it. Yeah, I still want to catch a salmon. There must be a salmon out in this bay here somewhere. Let's try the speedboat. Yeah, one more fish. We'll try and catch one more fish. Yay! Finally! So, if you catch a salmon is worth 200. So, fantastic. I think we've caught everything at this point. Speedboat. Oh, I've sunk. Easy guys, 72, good timing. Coming in with a raid of 22. Welcome, 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 raiders. That is a wall. Pretty much, and there's one boat where I can load it to the trailer and drive it to my house in game. How are you doing, Easy guys, 72? I hope you had a crafting stream. Hey, Lou Giggles Cool, welcome along. Look at that. Nicely out of the water. Yeah, you can't take the boat out of the water, or you can, but do you know if there's a mod? A mod for what, Benji? 99 viewers on Twitch. $59 likes on the vertical, really? Wow. Well, good, great time. This map is fantastic. I want to see how close I can get to this land at this site. In fact, yeah. Oh, wow, look at that. That floats along with you. And I am off the top. I am right at the top. No, I'm off the top of the map. So that proves something to me. That proves something to me. So we are currently up here. This map finishes here. Because if you look at the mini map, we are off the top of the mini map. I go full screen on the mini map. We are off the top of the mini map. So this map is not a 2x map. This is not a standard size map. Because if I come to the bridge here, and then run back along the bridge. Well, not into the bridge, along the bridge, VF. Okay. You're good, these guys. Thank you for bringing everybody across. There probably is a first-person view. Yeah. Can't see much with it at the moment. See, I'm still off the map. I'm still off the map. And wow, we're still off the map. Giants maps are always seamless, Paul. Have a look at any Giants maps. They are always seamless. There we go. So there, this point here is when we're back on the map. So yeah, this isn't a 2x map. What's the time? It's 10 to 11. I'm gonna head back towards the castle. So interesting. This is the first bigger than a standard size map. It's not a 4x map. It's not a 4x because it's only a little bit of extra space at the top. But it is still more space than normal. And they've given us more space to put the fishing stuff on here by giving us a large water area at the top of the map. But what's really cool about that is that it means that we haven't really lost that much land in the creation of the aquaculture side of things. Oh, AI is everywhere, and AI... Oh, God. So, I'm going to say something controversial. Again! AI is everywhere. AI is something that is used to help people with everything, every day. I see more and more creators using it. AI is a tool. AI is something that should be used to help you do stuff. It should not be a crutch to just do stuff. Because it's not creative like that. Into the castle. Yeah, again, a really amazing view. It's from these castle walls. Look at this. It is amazing, this. Don't think we can get in the castle over here either, can we? No. This map is incredible. Right, let's go empty the combo. Combine is, yeah, Combine is doing that. Aim the Mad Ben and I. According to AI, you get a boat trailer when you buy a boat, but would have another separate trailer from the mod hub to reattach the boat. AI is wrong there. I keep saying it, Giant's best map in FS history. Yes. This map is incredible. Harvester's over there. Decided to work on that side of the field. I'm still shocked Giants made it, as they're usually very safe and simple with maps, but they had more life than I've ever seen in a base game. It's got more life in it than any map I've ever seen in Farm Sim. Not just a base game map, not just a Giants created map. This map has more life into it and more character in it than any map I've ever seen in Farm Sim. It is not just pretty, it is lived in. It feels like a real place. And that is why this is just such an awesome map. Hey, the Hobgoblin, welcome along. Hello, Thomas Dirty, welcome along. Yeah, this map is just beyond anything we've had from modders or Giants ever. I am astounded by the quality of this map. I really am. This has taken everything to the next level. Which is mad, absolutely mad. Where's due for release? Tuesday. It's released on Tuesday. And yeah, I can't recommend it highly enough to get this. I mean, Silver Run Forest was a massive leap forward in FS22. Silver Run Forest was absolutely excellent. It revitalized forestry in Farm Sim. This does the same to the entire game, which is just, yeah, you do Hobgoblin. So if you got the season pass, you will get this. And it is, yeah, it's fantastic. We're going to be forever getting these onions off this field. Why don't I do onions on the biggest field in the game? Oh yeah, it's the only one that actually had onions on it. We'll get fish. We got the boat there. We have a nearly full trailer of soybeans on here, so we'll start making some oil tomorrow, and hopefully we'll be able to make some onion rings at some point. And then, yeah, and we should hopefully get some fish sorted as well. We can't move on from this day. In fact, I'm going to take the time down to 1, because we can't move on from this day until we've got all these soybeans harvested. So we've got to finish this field off, and we'll do all that. So yeah, should use windrow the, should have I, yeah, I'm not sure. Yes, I can say I've been to Scotland, been there, really hit the UK vibe. We got to remember they're German and have no clue about the UK or UK farming culture. Real achievement, Giants should be grateful. Yes, Giants do their research though, Vapor Gamer, and there is a strong UK contingent of players and creators who Giants have been working with for years. You know, there's myself, there's Mr. CDP, there's Farm Sim Guy, there's Tav, there's so many UK creators that Giants have been working with for years. And Giants have been over here and done, you know, they've done llama and things, and yeah. Which is actually, the thing that boggles my mind is the Giants have released a UK-centric map. Farm Sim is never going to be more popular in the UK than it is with the release of this, and they're not at Llama in January. We will be. There'll be a load of us creators. We're having the Farm Sim meetup in January. But yeah, Giants aren't going to be there. But we will. So I hope as many of you we can see as possible. I think there may be a few tickets left. And if anybody wants the link, I'm sure I can provide it. Would be surprised if Farm Sim Briscoe had input in this map. I don't think FSB has. If anybody has, it'll be Oxy, but I haven't had that confirmed. I've had no confirmation on that. It's something that has been suggested and it was a rumor, but yeah. I think this is the push they need to get people off 22 and onto 25. I think very possible, Vapor. Very possible. This map is awesome. Right, I'm gonna have to go because it's 11 o'clock and I need to go and get some sleep. I will be back tomorrow afternoon. We'll have some more fun on here and explore this a bit more. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Please come and join me tomorrow afternoon for some more Farm Sim. And for now, let's come out of here and into here. And I'll save everything and we will head off. Did that save? That did save. Right, let's see who we have to raid this evening. Who is playing some Farm Sim? My pleasure, Steam fan. Is it Oxy working on the map? I've not had any confirmation on that. Oh, I've closed the game now. Right. That's not a true list. Who have we got? Same category following. I don't think the tab's live again. Oh! Let's go Sparks. Sparks is streaming. Another great Canadian creator. So he's doing a bit of fishing in the harbour at the moment. So you guys go see Sparks. As I said, I'll be back tomorrow. So I look forward to that. A few thanks to say before we go. Easy Guy 72, thank you for the raid. You are awesome. Monster Cowboy Farmer, thank you for the super chat. You are awesome. Crazy Irish 33, thank you for subscribing. You are awesome. And Average Viking, thank you for your raid. You are awesome. And Billy Alpaca, thank you for your raid. You are awesome. And that is, yeah, that's everybody for this evening. So, as I said, I will be back tomorrow. We'll be exploring Highland fishing some more. For now, though, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this live stream. If you are over on YouTube, please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Massive, massive thank you to all of my patrons, my YouTube channel members, and my Twitch subscribers. You guys not only help me to keep making these streams and making videos, but you help the channel to grow as well. Thank you so much for your support. If you've yet to follow on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube, please do so you never miss a video live stream from me. And if you're subscribing on YouTube, you help us get to that magic 50,000 subscriber target that we have in the next 8 months. And yeah, I will see you next time. Goodbye.